So we're going to switch over to Op2. Again, highlight, left click the folder you want to change to. We're going to do Shift D, and that's going to make this folder my default folder. Now we're going to go ahead and look at what we need to change as far as this outside profile. Let's go ahead and measure this and see if we can use the same tool. Now you'll notice that once again, when I'm measuring something, if I right click here out in space, you'll see I'm getting all cam options. That's okay. If I right click on the geometry, then I get design options. So that's an important thing to know, is to right click on the actual part itself if you're going to measure the part, if you want to measure the part. So that's 236. That's not a big deal. What we're going to do is we're going to use that same cutter anyway, and we're going to add a toolpath to it. We are going to use circular once again, and the difference is that it's going to automatically switch itself to outside. Now, we do need multiple depths, so the multiple depths are going to be set to what our max capabilities are, so I can repaste that information. That's the last thing in my queue. And what you'll see is that has forced it to the top and bottom of our geometry. That looks good. I'm going to hit OK for that. We may need to change something with the blend there. We'll have to verify that to see. Now let's go ahead and do our holes once again. Now for these holes, I'm going to go ahead and click just the counter bores. And that's going to force it once again to chamfer with the height to what we want it to. And in this case, I only want it to be 10 thou. And then for our drilling, this is where we get a new selection that's actually really nice, and that is auto merge hole segments. So with auto merge hole segments, what that's going to do is allow me to select that hole, and it's going to push that geometry to the furthest extent of all geometry added to those holes. So what you can see here is it added the geometry of the counter bore, took that into account for the top of the hole. So that adjusted this top height automatically to that geometry. That's a massive time saver, especially if you have multiple holes like we do here, or if you have lots of different hole geometry. Set OK to that.